Thanks for stopping by my market report. My name is Mike, and this market report is about what's impacting mortgage rates on a daily basis. We come out with these reports every single day, Monday through Friday, when the markets are open. We kind of get closer towards midday, and so that we kind of get a better gauge as to where the market fluctuations are, the tendencies, what might be going into it, and we kind of go over those type of items there. We don't go into so much the rate quotes. We do go more over the trends, what rates are doing in on that day, particular day, and what might be up for the week to kind of give you an idea as to where rates, if they're going to remain unchanged, or if we're looking for something that might create a catalyst that might make it go one way or the other direction. If you guys are looking for a rate quote, I can certainly help you out with that. There's too many variables that go into it to create a video for it. But again, I am a loan officer. I do work with a national lender, so feel free to reach out to me if you guys got questions regarding mortgage rate, again about rates, or if you got other questions like mortgage programs are out there, what's available to you. And if you guys need help with your refinances, we want to run some numbers, look to see if it might make sense for you. If you're looking for different scenarios, we got different. There's a couple of different issues that might arise in a personal level that maybe using the equity of your property. You're doing a cash out. We can certainly run numbers to help you see if that might be a viable option for you. We also help people with their pre-approvals and finance their next property, so you can buy, whether if it's investment property or if it's looking for that second home or even your first-time home buyer, or that move-up home. So please feel free to reach out. We can certainly help you out. And we do, again, I'm with the national lenders. We can help you out in any state here in the U.S. Without further ado, why don't we jump right into the economic report here for the day? We don't really have anything impacting on the markets today on economic report. This week, however, we do get the jobs data. It's a short week. Normally, we would have ADP on a Wednesday on the week of the jobs data. However, they did move the ADP data for tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll get the ADP plus the initial jobless claims that comes out every week, and then Friday we'll get the big jobs number. Now, if you recall, last month it was a highly disappointing number. So it will be interesting to see what we get. We're seeing a lot of the labor shortages out there. There's jobs out there, but there's a lot of people that are kind of refusing to leave the unemployment when they're making more money on unemployment than they would with the jobs. So that's been kind of one of the big issues of late. So we'll have to kind of see if that plays into May's numbers here. So, but what we do have here is a weekly data we get from the mortgage MBA, mortgage, uh, yeah, MBA. So basically, it's mortgage applications here, and as you can see here, from week over week, the purchase transactions went down. Same thing with refinances. So loan applications last week were down overall here. So let's jump ahead to take a look at the headline news. Stocks are up a little bit more this morning. They are kind of being a little bit more cautious. They're kind of at a higher point. We're reaching the point where we're end of the Q2, and they want to kind of take a look, see what Q2 is looking, because there's been obviously concerns about inflation. There's also been concerns about labor and supply, a bottleneck in the supply chain. So they want to kind of see how much of an impact it's going to have, and before they kind of really make much more investments into those equity programs. We do have a few Fed speakers out today again. As of such, there's one, I think it was Harkin, that did mention that he thinks it's now time to thinking about tapering, if that makes sense. I guess he's just trying to ease the markets because there's been so much concerns about tapering, and they think, a lot of people think it's just maybe too much right now. But again, we'll have to kind of wait and see what's going on with it. They've been kind of shrugging off some of the uh, inflation data of late. It seems like, I think they are looking, maybe starting at least somewhat agree that maybe it could be a bottleneck issue, and perhaps that it could be a transitory issue where it's just temporary, that this high spike of inflation is up, and then once the supply chain is reopened and get back to normal, things will subside and inflation will again come back down. But their biggest concern are jobs, so we'll have to wait and see this week with jobs, see what goes on with that. If we are approaching, I think, some of these deadlines, like in June here, with this, especially with the protection towards forbearance and stuff. So we'll have to kind of see if how that plays out. If there might be evictions happening, or if there might be, people getting kicked out of their homes, renters. Again, we'll have to kind of watch and see how that moves forward during the summer here. Let's jump ahead, see what mortgage rates are doing today. Mortgage rates are uneven, are back to, we had a lot of improvement. Let me get back to you on that. We had much improvement yesterday. We were down about 3 basis points. So we ended up closing down about 3 basis points. So during the day, as you remember, we were down about 17 basis points. A lot of lenders came in and repriced for the better. Those who may not have will basically come in with better pricing today. So we're basically back to what the pricing we saw on Friday, where we left off on Friday. As you can see here, we did touch off the 25-day moving average, did pull back a little bit. So we had a little momentum going in early. We were looking pretty good, but it did kind of subside a little bit as the afternoon, as we approach the afternoon here on the West Coast. Yields are down a bit as well. It broke again yesterday. It broke down between 3 different levels from the 50-day moving average. We got the technical and the 25. And right now we're just down below the 25-day moving average and moved a little bit further down to about 1.59 currently, which is good news. Adding less pressure on mortgage rates on us. So mortgage rates are unchanged from where we left off yesterday, with most lenders giving price improvements in the day. So our pricing is pretty much on par what we saw at the close on Friday, to give you kind of idea what rates should look like. All right, folks, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching. And again, if you guys feel free to reach out if you guys got questions about anything in terms to mortgage rates or looking at questions about mortgage plans. Mortgage plans or what's out there, what loan programs are out there. Again, please feel free to reach out. If you guys like these videos, please help us the channel out and smash that like button. We greatly appreciate it. It does help us get more exposure out there. And you guys have a great rest of the day. We'll see you in tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.